Good morning, sir, and hi everyone. My name is Cik Hartini binti Cik Awang. On behalf of my group, welcome to our presentation on Managing Change in Public Sector, a case study of Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia. Let me introduce our team. Wo Chung Hong or Alvin will cover the introduction and type of change. I, Cik Hartini, will cover the triggers for change. Abdul Hafiz will present the issues, challenges and change theory. And Nurul Hidayah will wrap up with our recommendations and conclusion. Now, I will pass to the Alvin to begin. Alvin, please go ahead.
Thank you, Tini, and good day to Safais and everyone and my teammates. My name is Alvin. Our presentation today will cover 6 sections. We're going to begin with introduction, type of changes, triggers, issue and challenges, change of theory, and finally recommendation and conclusion. Without further ado, let us begin. Immigration Department of Malaysia is a federal government agency under the Ministry of Home Affairs, responsible for border control, pass issues, and national sovereignty across the hundreds of entry points nationwide. For decades, Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia relied on a legacy system called ICEPS. As demands grew, this system became increasingly inadequate. In response, Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia launched a strategic plan in 2021 to 2025 built on 3 transformation pillars. As shown in the figure 1 on the right, these pillars are people covering workforce development, process covering workflow redesign, and technology covering system modernization. All 3 must work together for the transformation to succeed. The first major change is replacing the old system ICEPS with NIIS system, the National Integrated Immigration System. Looking at the figures on this slide, NIIS system involved over 1 billion in investment, incorporates 13 main modules, replace a 30-year-old system, and introduce AI-driven capabilities in the system. Key capabilities include a risk assessment engine, big data analytics, AI facial recognition autogates, and pre-departure screening. According to the Palmer 2021, this is a second-order change. Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia is not doing an IT upgrade, it is completely reinventing how border management works, shifting from arrival hall checks to pre-departure AI screening. The second change is replacing the traditional EPLKS with MyPass for foreign worker permit management. Figure 2 on this slide show the before and after clearly. The old system was fragmented, manual, and created heavy admin burden for employers. The new MyPass consolidates everything into one automated platform. Effective 1st February of 2025, AutoGate access has also expanded to 63 nations. Frontline officer has shifted from manual processor to supervisor of automated system, which fundamentally change how they work. I will now pass to the Tini, who will cover the factor and trigger these changes. Tini, please go ahead.
Thank you, Alvin. My name is Cik Hartini, and I will be covering the factors that triggered GIM's transformation. The change at GIM were driven by both external and internal pressure. On the external side, KLIA's global ranking dropped from number 2 in 2021 to number 71 in 2024. In September 2024, 49 GIM's officers were arrested for accepting bribe, exposing serious integrity vulnerabilities. Several congestion at KLIA and KLI2 drew major public complaints, and rising cross-border cyber threat create urgent national security pressure. Internally, MyIM is 30 years old with frequent downtime and high costs. Data was siloed across agencies with no real-time sharing. Many manual tasks could be handled by AI. And GIM's own strategic plan 2021 to 2025 provide the internal mandate to push transformation forward. Figure 3 show the KLIA ranking declined visually from number 2 all the way to number 71. As Burn 2017 notes, organizations that delay responding to change pressure often face even larger disruption later. GIM chose to act before reaching that point. I will now pass to Hafiz, who will cover the issue, challenges, and change theory. Hafiz, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Tini. Good morning, everyone. My name is Abdul Hafiz. Looking at figure 4 on this slide, the impact of JIM's system failure speaks for itself. In May 2026, the system went down for 5 hours. All 114 checkpoints nationwide were affected. This was the second failure in 6 weeks, and thousands of travelers were left stranded. 3 main technical issues emerged. First, repeated system instability during the transition period. Second, heavy vendor dependency for NIISE integration that creates cascading risk. And third, no adequate backup capacity when system fail, forcing officers into full manual processing under extreme public pressure. On the human side, officers showed both active resistance through complaint and slowdowns, and passive resistance by continuing old habits despite appearing to comply. The job identity shift from manual stamping to system supervision has been difficult for many. Officers also absorb public frustration during system failure, which deepens their anxiety. However, the transformation has produced real positive outcomes as well. Pre-departure screening now catches ineligible travelers before they board. AutoGate access covers 63 nations. Clearance times have improved when systems work well, and interagency data integration has significantly improved. Now, let us look at the change theories applied. Business Process Reengineering, or BPR, as defined by Palmer et al. 2021, involves the fundamental rethinking and radical design of processes to achieve dramatic improvements. The question is not how to do things better, but whether they should be done the same way at all. Figure 5 on this slide compares the old and new processes. Under My IMMS, officers manually check passports, enter data separately, and make decisions alone. Under NIISE, travelers are screened pre-departure. AI cross-checks all data. AutoGates clear eligible travelers automatically, and officers only handle exceptions. JIM did not digitize all workflow. It completely re-architected the entire border management system, shifting the intervention point from the arrival hall to the country of origin. The second theory is the situational approach to managing resistance. Palmer et al. 2021 recognized that there is no single best way to manage resistance. The method must match the context and urgency. Figure 6 on the left shows the 4 stages resistance cycle: denial, resistance, exploration, and finally commitment. JIM applied several situational responses to guide staff through these stages. JIM framed NIISE as a national security imperative, not just an IT project. Targeted upskilling helped officers adapt to new technology roles. Proactive reporting was introduced so commanders flag issues before failures occur, and open dialogue helped reduce anxiety among staff and the public. I will now pass to Nurul, who will present our recommendation and conclusion. Nurul, please go ahead.
Thank you, Hafiz. Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. My name is Nurul Hidayah binti Muhammad Jalani, and I will cover our recommendation and conclusion. We have 3 recommendations for Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia. R1 is a continuous capability building. Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia should establish a long-term AI literacy and technical training program beyond one-time system training. Staff who are continuously upskilled are far less likely to resist future changes. R2 is shifting to getting buy-in. For the Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia, current communication is largely one-directional. Palmer et al. 2021 distinguished between simply getting the word out and genuinely getting buy-in. Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia needs regular debriefing session, officer feedback surveys, and internal change champion to create real two-way dialogue. For the R3 is about robust contingency protocol. Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia must formalize backup procedure for all 114 checkpoints before system failure occur again. This is especially critical with Visit Malaysia 2026 and the Johor Bahru to Singapore Rapid Transit System, both increasing border traffic significantly. To wrap up, 4 key takes away from this case study. Firstly, Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia's transformation is a genuine second-order change that redefines the organization identity, processes, and also the people. For the secondly, needs and MyPass at Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia, our BPR in action, will completely re-architecting how border management works rather than just automating all workflow. Thirdly, Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia has managed resistance through education, upskilling, and dialogue, but the contingency planning still needs the strength. For the number 4, continuous capability building and genuine buy-in combination and also robust backup protocol are very essential for this transformation to succeed the long term. The foundation of Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia is building today will shape Malaysia border management for the next generation. These are the 8 references that supported our analysis. Our primary academic source is Palmer ETL 2021. We also drew on Berners 2017 official Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia publication on NIS and My Pass at Jabatan Imigresen Malaysia, and news sources including the Malay Mail, Malaysia Gazette, The Star, and also Asia News Network. All references follow APA format. I will now pass back to Tini to close our presentation. Tini, please go ahead.
Thank you Nurul, Hafiz and Alvin for your contribution today. And thank you sir and everyone for your time and attention. We hope our analysis has given you a clear picture of how JIMS is managing one of the most ambitious digital transformations in Malaysian public sector history. We now open for any question. Thank you.